This is a ploy Tyrone likes to use. He likes to waste a lot of time trying to lure his opponents into a false sense of security. But he's not going to win any mind games with Bobo Brazil Jr. He's been in the business way too long to fall for any of that nonsense. You may pull something like that over on a young, eager rookie, but not a gritty mat veteran like Bobo Brazil Jr. Billy Stubbs now checking Bobo Brazil Jr. as Tyrone the Terrible with a few words for the fans at ringside. Should be a great contest. Both of these men have been in the wrestling wars for quite some time, and I know they've met before on numerous occasions. They know each other well. And here comes Bobo. He's ready to fight. Tyrone already wants to take a timeout, and the bell just rang. Billy Stubbs there, showing Tyrone that if he's outside that squared circle, he'll count him right out. Bobo Brazil Jr. getting the crowd involved here in Milton, Florida. A great crowd on hand. Like I said, Tyrone likes to milk the clock. And now he extends his hand in friendship and camaraderie. Oh, look at this, trying to get the crowd involved. I don't think that's gonna work. Hey, Tyrone, they have to like you first. The sexiest man alive. Has this guy looked in a mirror lately? Bobo talking to the referee about something here. Probably the stalling tactics of Tyrone the Terrible. Finally, they circle now in the ring. Tyrone seems hesitant even to lock up with Bobo. He knows the kind of ring experience that that man possesses. There's our first collar and elbow tie-up of the match. And it's Tyrone powering Bobo into the corner. Referee Billy Stubbs getting between the two. That's dangerous. Little aggressive officiating. And the gyrations of Tyrone the Terrible. I had a young lady once tell me that she took Tyrone dancing and he made the band skip. They're locked up once again. Tyrone powering Bobo to the ropes now. Showing his, his assets. Trying to play the mind game with Bobo Brazil Jr. That's a losing prospect. And Bobo refusing to sink to Tyrone's level because he doesn't want to play mind games with someone with no ammunition. Missing with the clothesline. A drop kick applied by Bobo Brazil Jr. Tyrone now out with the crowd. His valet Mystery out there with him. Tyrone looks like he might have a complaint for special guest referee Billy Stubbs, claiming that Bobo pulled the tights. How do you pull someone's tights when you're executing a drop kick? I don't understand that one. And now it's Bobo going to the outside. Looks like he might be going after Mystery. Tyrone the Terrible stepping back into the squared circle over the top rope there. Another collar and elbow tie up side headlock applied by Tyrone, center of the ring. Grinding away with that vice-like side headlock on Bobo Brazil Jr. The great fans enjoying the action. And Bobo slipping his way out of the side headlock. It looks like Tyrone is complaining that there's some kind of grease or oil on the head of Bobo Brazil. Referee Billy Stubbs doing a good job there, checking the head of Bobo, who in turn checks the head of Billy Stubbs. Lock up once again. This time it's Bobo Brazil Jr. with the side headlock. And much the same way that Bobo was shaking that rear end there, trying to get that head out of the side headlock, Tyrone is not having as a successful a time as Bobo did. Bobo's really got that headlock on tight. That's where the cauliflower ears come from right there. Tries to shoot his man into the opposite side ropes. Bobo's gonna have none of that. Really wrenching away at the head and neck. Looks like Bobo wants to take Tyrone's head home with him as a trophy. Went to grab the big man, but he was out on his feet. Sticking with the side headlock. It's good sound wrestling strategy. Bobo Brazil Jr. with a forearm shot to the chin. Looks like he's going to go for that signature headbutt. He's signaling to the crowd. There it is. And he went to unload with a right hand. But once again, Tyrone, who's hanging off the ring apron now. And we're not even through with the first fall, and Tyrone the Terrible looks like he's already on his last legs. Special guest official Billy Stubbs telling Tyrone he needs to make his way back into the ring, and he complies. The first fall is so important. When you win that first fall, your opponent still has 2 falls that he has to win the match. And that's a long uphill climb. So getting that first pinfall or submission is so important in a 2 out of 3 falls contest. As it's Tyrone challenging Bobo to a Greco-Roman knuckle lock test of strength. Might not be a good idea for Bobo. He's at a weight disadvantage here. Nice double bicep there, opposed from Tyrone. Once again, trying to get the crowd behind him. That's not going to work. Lock up collar and elbow once again in the center of the ring. Big forearm smash to the top of the head. Once again by Tyrone. Trying to use that strength and power advantage. Wait a minute. Bobo pulled his tights down. A kick to the rump. Tyrone's trunks are around his ankles. Interesting offensive maneuvers there by Bobo Brazil Jr., using his imagination. And it looks like Bobo's coming around the ring after his opponent. The official in there to break up that action, telling both men to get back into the squared circle. What was that? And we're a good ways into our main event, wrestling fans. 2 out of 3 falls, a 1-hour time limit, and we've yet to see the first fall. Neither man able to gain a strong advantage thus far. Both men seem very cautious, neither man wanting to make that first crucial mistake. They both know how important that first fall is. Collar and elbow tie-up, wrist lock applied, standing wrist lock by Bobo Brazil Jr. He knows how to apply each and every hold to its utmost efficiency. Armbar now applied by Bobo. Trying to bend that shoulder against the natural grain, getting a wide base over the back of Tyrone the Tyrant. Perfect application of the hold. And Tyrone makes it to the ropes. The official calling for the break, Billy Stubbs there. And Bobo's got the right idea. He needs to bring the bigger man to the canvas. Try to break down that vertical base. And now we've got a wrist lock from Tyrone the Tyrant. Cranking at the wrist now of Bobo Brazil Jr. The crafty ring veteran now, relieving that pressure, sweeps the leg, hooks the leg, goes for a cover. 1, only a 2 count. And neither man has really been going for the pin aggressively that often here in the first fall. Reverse chin lock now applied by Bobo Brazil Jr., trying to ground his opponent, trying to make Tyrone carry his weight as well as his own. Good officiating so far by special guest referee Billy Stubbs, but Tyrone goes to the eyes to break the hold. Hammering away now at Bobo Brazil Jr. Placing the throat of Bobo across the second rope, and Mystery on the outside choking away. I believe that's Bobo's son getting involved there. a little overzealous. Tyrone now in the driver's seat. He's got Bobo in a vulnerable position, drops the headbutt in the nether regions. That one looked like it was below the belt to me, wrestling fans. And if you'll notice all through the card, the athletes of the WFW are pulling out all the stops here in West Florida wrestling. Those headbutts having little effect on Bobo Brazil Jr. He's got one of the hardest heads in the sport. And there's a big headbutt. Tyrone's tied up in the ropes now. What's Bobo gonna do with him? He's threatening to give him a little tit for tat there. A little payback. And it's Bobo dropping the headbutt, and that one was definitely below the belt. Tyrone's foot tied up in the top rope there. And we are well into this match, and we've still yet to see the preliminary fall. As it's Bobo taking over, slamming the head of Tyrone into the turnbuckle. Tyrone raking the eyes. He puts Bobo's head into the turnbuckle, but with no effect. And once again, Bobo Brazil Jr. taking the advantage on a very weary Tyrone the Tyrant. Lateral press cover here. Tyrone able to get the shoulder up. Tyrone may have gone back to the eyes there. He's done that numerous times in this match. I tell you, that would stop an elephant. Irish whip into the ropes. Bobo ducks the clothesline. Flying headbutt. Makes the cover, hooks the leg. 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the first fall is going to be Bobo Brazil Jr. And Bobo landing the first fall in this 2 out of 3 fall contest. And we're going to have a little rest period between the falls, but it looks like Tyrone is headed back to the dressing room. Hey, Tyrone, the match isn't over yet, pal. A hard-fought first fall of this 2 out of 3 fall contest. Neither man really having a strong advantage, but it was Bobo Brazil Jr. with that flying headbutt off the ropes, scoring the pinfall. Where did Tyrone go? Some youngsters getting autographs from Bobo Brazil Jr., but this match is not over. Perhaps I was misinformed, but I thought this was originally scheduled to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. Promoter Bobby Wilson on his way to the back. And here comes Tyrone once again.
This is a 2 out of 3 match, you know. I know that, you old fogey. I want you to listen to me. I'm a lot younger. I'm a heck of a lot better looking. I'm better looking than everybody here. I won't stand around and cheer Bobo's butt in his forehead out because he's got something planned in it, and I can't wrestle if he's being illegal.
Tyrone, I may be a little funny, but I'm the guy who pays your salary, don't I?
Tyrone making accusations towards Bobo Brazil Jr., claiming that he might have loaded his head somehow. I don't see how that's possible. The bell is sounded as we await the second fall of this 2 out of 3 falls match. Look at these fans. Boy, they've really taken to Bobo Brazil Jr., a longtime fan favorite in Southwest Florida, as well as all over the South. And these accusations are just another stalling tactic from Tyrone the Terrible, who I believe is just upset that he lost the first fall. Now for Tyrone to win this matchup, for him to garner a victory here, he would have to win 2 straight falls. And I gotta tell you, wrestling fans, that's a lot easier said than done. The bell sounds once again, and we're ready to start the second fall. Schoolboy roll there by Bobo Brazil Jr., but Tyrone managing to get to the ropes. Tyrone claiming that Bobo pulled the tights there, but I didn't see any of that. Bobo Brazil Jr., a longtime fan favorite, rarely ever breaks the rules unless he's provoked. And Tyrone shooting his man through the ropes to the arena floor. They're fighting at ringside now as it's Tyrone the Tyrant taking over on Bobo Brazil Jr. I don't know if our camera can pick up all the action here. We can't really tell what's going on over there, but it looks like Bobo Brazil Jr. took the measure of Tyrone the Tyrant, who's on the outside. And Bobo walking tall now back to ringside. Billy Stubbs, the official, making his way back into the ring. Tyrone's got a chair. My voice is really going out, wrestling fans. Great action here in the WFW. As we await the conclusion of the second fall in this 2 out of 3 falls matchup between Bobo Brazil Jr. and Tyrone the Terrible, our main event here on Independent Wrestling Classics home video. Tyrone ramming the head of Bobo into that chair, but it was reversed by Bobo Brazil Jr., who is now after Mystery, the valet. And Bobo's going to make his way back into the ring. Tyrone again calling for a timeout, but there's no timeouts here in professional wrestling, and certainly not in West Florida wrestling, the WFW. Promoter Bobby Wilson bringing good quality, hardcore, old-style wrestling back to Milton, Florida. Tyrone getting advice from his valet Mystery now. Offering his hand to Bobo Brazil Jr. in friendship, in camaraderie. I wouldn't trust that one. You can't trust Tyrone as far as you can throw him, and I don't know too many people who can throw him very far, quite frankly. Bobo shakes the hand and gets a boot to the midsection for his troubles. Scoop and a slam by Big Tyrone now, the 300-plus pounder. Although he would tell you he weighed 230. Wait a minute. A 3 count, and Tyrone the Terrible winning the second fall. Mystery was holding Bobo's leg from the outside. Tyrone the Terrible will sink to any depths to win a match. And now the falls are even at 1 apiece. I'm sure Bobo Brazil Jr. is going to have a few words for Billy Stubbs, the official. But unfortunately, the referee can't call what he can't see. It's been apparent all evening, wrestling fans, that these rule breakers have no qualms about breaking the rules to win a match. I guess that's why they call them rule breakers. Promoter Bobby Wilson conversing with Billy Stubbs there, and Tyrone's disappeared once again.
The referee didn't sit. He said decision's been made. Bobo Brazil loses.
The decision will stand, and it's now tied up at 1 fall apiece. This third fall will be the deciding factor on who wins or loses this match. Bobo Brazil visibly agitated with special guest referee Billy Stubbs, who is a veteran wrestler in his own right. Tyrone having a seat there at ringside momentarily. And these men have been wrestling for quite some time now. Both men have got to be fatigued. Admittedly, they haven't been doing any Hurricane Ranas or flying moonsaults. You're not going to see any of that in this match. Just good, solid wrestling and great entertainment from Bobo Brazil Jr. and Tyrone the Terrible. Bobo Brazil is out of the ring now. Billy Stubbs putting the count on him. And Tyrone claiming that Bobo is chicken. We all know that's not the case. The ringside fans having a good time here in Milton. The WFW, the hottest thing going today in the sport of independent professional wrestling. Bobo Brazil Jr. taking his time, getting back in the squared circle. He's a great mat veteran. He's not as young as he used to be, and they've been wrestling for quite some time now. Tyrone the Tyrant, a lot younger than Bobo, but I would say not nearly as good physical condition. Although I'm sure he'd argue that point. And Brazil showing Tyrone exactly what he thinks of him. A lot of athletes brag about an egg carton abdomen. I think old Tyrone's got a beer keg abdomen. And Tyrone is right in Bobo's face now. They grapple once again into the corner. It's Tyrone with the advantage. He hit the referee. He just delivered 2 elbows right to the shoulder blades of Billy Stubbs. Stubbs asking Tyrone about it. Tyrone is claiming that Bobo did it. Stubbs didn't see who hit him, so he's going to let the match continue. That's a good call. You can't assume anything in the sport of professional wrestling, especially if you're an official. And it's Tyrone with that weight advantage backing Bobo Brazil Jr. to the ropes. Once again, Billy Stubbs getting in between the 2 grapplers. And again, Tyrone delivered a forearm shot right to the back of the official. Putting your hands on an official in the WFW is an automatic disqualification, but the referee has to know for sure which competitor delivered the blow. And at this point, Billy Stubbs has no idea. Bobo trips the leg now. He's got Tyrone wide open once again. We saw this earlier. Is he going to deliver another one of those headbutts? Or maybe drop the leg? He's asking the crowd if they want to see it. Oh, he stomped him. I'm not going to say where. You all saw it. Needless to say, it was illegal. But Bobo Brazil Jr. is fed up with the illegal tactics of Tyrone the Terrible, and he's fighting fire with fire. There's that patented headbutt. And I believe this is coming up on one of the longest matches that I've ever done play-by-play color commentary for. And I gotta tell you, my throat is dying. Begging off now is Tyrone the Terrible, the 300-plus pounder. Once again, he wants to make friends. Bobo fell for it once. I don't think he's gonna fall for it again. Tyrone with that power advantage once again. That time he saw it. That time he saw it. Tyrone delivered a blow right to the top of the head of the official, and Billy Campbell caught him that time. Billy Stubbs. High back body drop. Good grief. How in the world did he get him up? Billy Stubbs could have easily disqualified Tyrone at that point, but instead he let the match continue. That's a good officiating decision. And there's the 3 count for the 3rd fall. The winner is going to be Bobo Brazil Jr., the crowd favorite. Ladies and gentlemen, I am losing my voice. It's been a great card of action from Milton, Florida, the WFW West Florida Wrestling. I can barely talk.